Greetings, ladies and folks. We are about to get underway. Just been preparing and doing some stuff off screen to make sure that I don't get many, if any, interruptions during the course of this stream. As for how long I plan to stream, well, it all comes down to whatever factors. I'm not going to really put any limits on this stream, that's all I'm going to say. No time limit. A, I've started late. B, this is kind of a long game. It's going to take a lot of time and effort on my part to do some technical planning for everything. So the phrase, "we will see," is all you're going to get. Assuming anyone decides to stop in and watch this stream. Because it's like almost 10 o'clock here. Lord knows what time it is in any other given part of the world that's probably going to be watching this, or if they're going to be watching this. We will find out in due time. First, let me launch something that isn't here right away. Where is it? Oh no, I think I made the mistake of closing the Steam client at some point. So I'm just gonna have to go in manually and track down where the heck I put the darn thing. Okay. Problem number 1 solved. Problem number 2. I do not have the Zeonic front disc immediately available out there. Alright, cut that music out, because we're probably going to be hearing that a lot here anyway. Once I get everything booted up and ready. I didn't even bother to check whether or not the PlayStation emulation window even was going to be a thing. Alright. Hang on a second while I fix... Okay, I'm going to have to... No, there it is. There it is. Okay, we're going to have to stretch that out. Yeah, I totally forgot how small, relatively, that the window is going to be. Because this is a PlayStation 2 video game. Not one of your newfangled high-definition 16:9 standard video games. Okay. Do we want to create a new data? Well, I don't see why not. Oh. Alright, I'm probably going to have to adjust that. Open the volume mixer. Where's the volume mixer for this? Gosh, I hope this isn't going to get too laggy. Like, no guarantees. I have not actually emulated this much before. So I don't know how emulating it is going to... I'm running it in software mode just to be on the safe side, because I realize I have heard that running it in hardware mode is just not going to do many favors. But I still don't know about, you know, lag spikes and stuff like that, because that is a thing. Yeah, I remember when I was first... I remember when I first played this game back in the day. It's just like, why would I want to play as the mono-wide mooks of the bad guy faction? And to be perfectly fair, even back then when I was doing it and I was going through the motions, there was so much about this game that I just did not like. None of it clicked with me. It's just like, why am I doing this? Why is this the way that it is? Why should I care? There's nothing here that interests me. Zeon. I want to be playing as guns, high-speed action, shooting and flying all over the place. But then I got older, I got mellower, I discovered things like the 8th MS team, started paying attention more to Gundam 1 Year War side stories instead of the ridiculous, overly dramatic soap opera crap that is the rest of the Gundam franchise. Not that soap opera stuff isn't still present, and even side story stuff. Good God. It's all the freaking same. And then you get a game like this, which is just like, now you're playing as Zeon, the guys who lost the 1 Year War with their mono-eyed mobile suits, just trying to fight and survive, because Lord knows you aren't winning. Actually, let me go in and turn this down just a little bit more. Yeah, it took me a while to actually appreciate what all there was in this game, the whole 1 Year War setting, but once I did, it definitely became something that I got into a lot more. Gameplay-wise, I still wasn't sold on it for the longest time, and to be fair, I'm not. I'm still not really sold on it. Like, I like it, but I'm still personally more of a action games sort of person when it comes to Mobile Suit Gundam. It's just like, if I'm not in direct control and doing actions and being all actiony and doing everything myself, then it's not really all that fun. But at the same time, Zeonic Front, the uniqueness of Zeonic Front still speaks to me. Hello, Hunter Iggy, what's up? Oh, what's up? I'm playing Mobile Suit Gundam Zeonic Front for the Sony PlayStation 2. Learn basic NS operations. You know, I might as well. It's been a long time since I've touched this game, outside of a brief stint while ago to make sure that this actually works on my computer.
I take it you're ready. You will now commence training.
You'll be receiving... I also remember some of the advertisements for this game. Like, I remember the advertisement that came with the Mobile Suit Gundam Journey to Jaburo video game. And there were just so many things about it that looked... you know, the gameplay itself looked the same, but the scenarios looked very different from what we ended up getting in the final game. You know, there was some indication that you would be under Commander Char's command the entire time during the course of the game, and that you would be playing as a variety of different pilots rather than just being stuck to the Midnight Fenrir unit that was ultimately established in the game. Okay, yeah, this is another thing that kind of bothered me about just the way everything moves. I mean, it's all right for the sort of game that we're trying to pull off here, but, you know, back when I first played it, it was very... I felt everything about it was really stiff. It was just like, what is this crap? Why am I walking around so slow and in such silly manners? Good. But then I learned, I became more accustomed, and honestly, this is, this is still, despite my trepidations with the general gameplay, one of my favorite Gundam games. Some of it could just be nostalgia talk, and I am well aware that nostalgia does play a factor in these kind of things. Because this is... You know, they've never done another game quite like this. I mean, they've done games that have... particle effects are starting to cause some lag. Let me get away from that. Look away from the particle effects to avoid lag. I also didn't like that I couldn't fire my weapon at any time. It was just like, what is this context sensitivity nonsense?
Firepower have their limits. You should always select a weapon that is appropriate.
I just want to shoot my gun at things everywhere. Duh. But honestly, it is kind of a good idea to not fire your gun at times. Although sometimes I wish I could just fire my gun, you know, just fire off a shot as a distraction or something like that in the game. You know, there is some good tactical capabilities that you can gain from doing that kind of thing.
0079.
But unfortunately, you can't.
The second Earth descent operation has begun. Our objective is to bring the North American
territory under our control. The best you can do is set up, like...
Captain Garma Zabi will be the commander in charge of capturing North America.
Decoys and stuff. Do you know when Bandai... Okay, you misspelled that, but I know what you're saying. Bandai and Namco will do another Dynasty Warrior Gundam Reborn. Unfortunately, no. I don't think that they plan to do another Dynasty Warriors game in the Gundam universe. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. But I think at best you're going to... At best, if you're going to have to accept another Gundam game of the same ilk, that it will most likely be another Gundam Versus title. I heard they're working on another Gundam Versus Extreme iteration for, or if they have done it already. Either way, I don't think Dynasty Warrior Gundam is going to be a thing anymore. Sonic Adventure will come tomorrow now. Yeah, I'm just doing this tonight for reasons, and I'm probably going to be up all night doing it. But yeah, Sonic Adventure streams will be on at the regular time tomorrow evening. But for now, I just wanted to play Zeonic Front because I've a lot of factors
I'm
of...
honored to be commander of such outstanding soldiers and in charge of capturing the North American territory.
What on earth? I never understood what the heck happened there. Like, did the voice actor was the voice actor given the direction to be as high pitched as possible, and then suddenly realize, oh wait, that's too high pitched, or did they process his voice? It's just it sounds like he sucked on helium there for a moment.
I don't need to explain to you.
Yeah, there he is. He's back to normal now.
We will conquer North America to establish a base from which we can move to take over Jaburo, the Federation's general headquarters in South America.
See you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Okay, see you then, Clifford.
Let's strangle the Federation by the throat. I wish you all the best of luck. Over.
But yeah, as far as the Dynasty Warrior stuff, I don't think we're going to be seeing any more of that. On the other hand, there is the Gundam Battle Operation 2 Western release. It's due to come out sometime soon-ish. Like, I can't super recommend that game up front because I don't have the best of time with it myself, but there are a lot of Western fans who are already playing the Japanese version, and the Japanese version itself is starting to be more accommodating towards its English players. Like, it already had an English version out, or you could play it in English so that you could understand the game and play it if you didn't understand Japanese. But now they're actually planning to have a legitimate Western version of the game for players in the West to play, so that they can access
Now,
like
our mission
the
is to
Western
descend
PlayStation
ahead of
Store
the main
for
forces
stuff like
and
that.
secure an airbase as a beachhead for the invasion of
And of
the
course,
North
there was
American
already the
region.
vote for which mobile suits that we
The
wanted to
HLV
see
drop
in
us
that
off
game.
close to the enemy air
Well,
base.
not
We
see,
will
but
move in at once
have
to take over
given
the
to
base
us for
before
free.
the enemy has a
And one
chance
of
to
those
organize
mobile
a
suits
counterattack.
was, as I've already covered,
Our intelligence has located the enemy.
this guy right
headquarters.
here. This
It's
guy
here.
is Lieutenant Commander Garrett Schmitzer of the Midnight Fenrir unit, and his exclusive Zaku 1 was the highest voted mobile suit
There
for
are
the
numerous
Western
lookouts
release
situated at the
campaign, and
base.
I
If you're spotted
did
by
a video
lookout,
on that
you'll
already,
divulge our
and
location,
to be
and the enemy
perfectly
will call in
honest,
their
I'm
defense
still
troops.
sort of scratching my
It's
head at
vital
it.
that you destroy
It's a
those
decent
lookouts
enough
first.
mobile suit in the game, but that's about the best I can say for it. Because, in my honest opinion, the Zaku 1 Garrett Schmitzer type is... I don't know. It just does not... With the game as it is at current, at least the Japanese version that as I have been playing it,
We think the enemy will be mainly using Type 61 jets. Do not underestimate this vehicle's power.
it just... Ugh. There are so many better mobile suits at the same cost that it would
We
be
have also
starting out
detected
on.
several Medea craft along the landing strip. There's no reason you should let them get away. Either destroy the aircraft before they take off, or seize the
Anyway,
control
I've been
tower.
sort of blathering on about other things while the mission debriefing is going on.
Our first objective, take over the base headquarters. Second objective, eliminate the base's defense troops. And third objective, seize the control tower. The key to this operation is speed. We must not give the enemy a chance to organize. This will be your first battle as the Midnight Fenrir. You must improve on your performance during basic training. Over.
Alright, well, with that all said and done, I think what I'm going to attempt to do during the course of this stream is to, at the very least, try to get all the S ranks for first-time mission successes as only I can. Like, no guarantees, I don't think, that it's all gonna go completely right, but I'm going to try. And I'm also going to shift around in my chair, because Lord knows I can never sit still. So I'm gonna grab my drink, put it on the desk. Quick sip. Alright. And of course, another thing that I really liked is that, and this is something that's very rare even in side story games, and I wish there was more of it, it's just being able to get advice from individual team members so that you can get some...
But if they get too close, or if they maneuver behind you, you can kiss your Zaku goodbye.
You know, get some good banter. Get an idea of these characters' personalities, how you want to... how they work the way they do, instead of just waiting until they're in the midst of a mission to start showing off the sort of personalities they have. And the, like, I don't know.
No worries, sir. We'd never goof up that badly. I mean, we're not a bunch of rookies fighting for the first time.
Point taken.
The way I see it, you can yammer on all you want, but you ain't much more than a rookie yourself, Lieutenant.
You have to be so blunt? Judging by the way you respect my authority, I was surprised to hear that you requested a transfer to this unit. Don't you feel it beneath you to assist a rookie like me?
Don't take me so seriously, Lieutenant. Thanks to you, I'm still alive after all these years. Besides, I've still got lots to teach you.
Guess we're stuck together.
You got that right.
And another thing is, I just love the voice acting in this game. Everyone seems so genuine. There's rarely a single person in this entire cast that I feel just sort of phones it in or doesn't care. Except maybe the tech chief, but even then, I think the tech chief, the way he's portrayed is kind of... I still kind of like him because of just how matter-of-factual he is.
You don't have to worry. We're well prepared. Just send us down and we'll be sure to get the job done in no time. I'm ready to kick some Federation butt.
But yeah, the starting crew of Roper and Austin, I like those two the most out of this whole crew.
So they only sent us enough mobile suits for a two-team formation? No, I'm not saying I'm dissatisfied with replacements. It's just too bad.
I also do kind of like Hepner, even though she's a little bit eh.
We trained so hard for today. But if that's the decision that was made, then I'll do everything I can as the operator.
I'm Nagaki, your technical chief. Nice to meet you. The mobile suits you'll be using in this operation are well maintained.
I'm trying to
We
even
requested
remember
enough
who
mobile
most
suits
of
to
these
form
voice
3
actors
teams.
are and where else I've heard them in, aside from just other
However,
Gundam
they
stuff.
only dispatched enough for 2 teams. You'll notice something different when you settle into the cockpit, so please pay attention. I've installed one of those experimental sensor units into each mobile suit. Some believe the sensors will be rendered useless with Minovsky particles blocking the electromagnetic waves. But I think they're worth having. I'm confident that the data gathered from your upcoming battle will prove my theory. Well, I should go. I still need to make some final adjustments.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, where do I know that voice from? Some of it is stuff that, again, I just feel like I've heard it in other Gundam stuff, but even then I can't nail down what I remember that guy from. Anyway, as I am trying to... I've already done a full Let's Play of this game where I just kind of didn't bother trying to do anything even slightly right. For the sake of S rank, aside from a few instances. But I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to attempt to do so here. So I'm going to actually put you on standby, and I'm just going to go with... I'm mostly going to go with the lone wolf sort of approach to this game more often than not, just because that's typically the best way to handle getting an S rank, at least from my own recollection. And again, it has been a very long time since I have S-ranked everything in this game, but... Or is it A rank? I can't remember. It's either S or A. The highest rank, whatever the case.
Status report.
Blue team, all clear.
Oh, bit of lag there.
All right, commence operation.
Alright. Yeah, no route setup. I'm just gonna go out on my own, do my own thing. Because the way to get a real good score is to always try and keep as low a profile as possible, so as to not be detected while moving around. And the best way to do that is just make sure that you don't have as many units moving around. So just get the one, and you're very unlikely to be caught on to. That does, on the other hand, leave you kind of open, since you only have one unit on the field. If you lose it, you're as good as done. Alright, I'm gonna wait for those tanks over there to move around. Another thing that you have to keep an eye on is to shift your sensor equipment around a lot, so that you can make sure that you detect everything that you can, because some things can only be detected with one sensor array or the other. Depending on circumstances, and sometimes those circumstances aren't always clear. Yes, I know. It's a Zaku! Ah! Alright, I don't think I can take these guys out, because this guy's staring right at me, and he's got thermal sensors anyway. Not too worried about it. But yeah, the best way to get a really good score is to make sure that you take out enemies who aren't aware of your immediate threat. Dang it. You're probably wondering why I was inching closer to him. Well, during my test playthrough, I noticed that the only way for the Zaku machine gun that I have equipped on this unit to actually be able to hit its target is to be within at least a range of just under 140. Alright. But now that I am in the forested area, I need to keep my ears open for tanks moving around. Alright, hang on a second. I just realized something. Okay, that's better. It's also a bit difficult to deal with tanks in the forest area because they are already equipped with thermal sensors. Stopping to listen. Nothing. Stopping to listen. Nothing. I'm pretty sure there were some tanks hidden somewhere in this sector of the forest. I'm just trying to track them down so that I don't get ambushed at some point. Stopping to listen. Still not hearing anything. Checking the map. Yeah, I know this is probably going to take a while, but I'm going to scour this forest for as many tanks as I can, because I don't like leaving them. I could swear there are tanks somewhere on this side of the forest by themselves somewhere. Not hearing anything. We're near the exit to the forest. Yeah, that's the way I want to go if I want to get out of here, but I don't want to leave the forest until I found all those tanks. I don't like leaving enemies behind me for any reason. I hear something. Over here? And you're probably thinking, oh, if you're listening for tanks, why don't you just use the sonar? That's what it's for. Well, the thing about that is that that's what the sonar looks like right now. It's kind of fuzzy. There's too much interference. And I don't know. I think that would have been all the tanks here in the forest. I think that's all of them. Like, don't quote me on that. Again, it's been a long time since I played this game, and I don't claim to be a super expert on it, but I have. It's been good enough that I actually managed to get the highest ranks at least once. Alright, that's our target. Yeah, these tanks are gonna see me anyway because they've got thermal sensors.
Enemy attack! Why didn't we notice them before they got this close?
Oops. Well, that could have been bad. Yeah, I think that's all the tanks here. So just get up to this installation, target it, and wait.
Surrender, or I'll destroy you.
But wait, I surrender.
We've taken over the control tower.
Okay, good. Now we can start moving down the landing strip here. These Medias are parked. But there's also some tanks parked over here, thinking they can get the drop on me from that direction. Well, the answer to that query is no. You're not getting the drop on me. I'm getting the drop on you by being right behind you. Unfortunately, our next step will be taking us over here. We've got to be careful, because what comes next can be a problem. Why are there cars here? I don't like cars. I'm in a mobile suit.
Checking our final target. What's this? Oh, analyzing data. This is Big Tray.
Ooh la la.
Commander, it's impossible with our battle strength. I think we should retreat.
All teams, continue with your mission. Destroy Big Tray. It's like a spaceship, only earthbound. It's no threat if we strike near its blind spot. Fight as you would against a battleship.
Commander?
Now that the enemy is unprepared, we must seize this opportunity to destroy it. We don't have the luxury of waiting for backup. Go get him.
The blind spot in question being right in frickin' front of it. Okay, I'm gonna back up here. Hopefully keep my target. And wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. There, go, 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 go. Its blind spot is right here, right in front of it. Unfortunately, we've got some tanks here that want to tank us for being here. Alright. Now this side of the warship is clear. Don't have to worry about getting hit on this side. However, that up there is a problem. We don't want that to be there. And I think there's another installation over on that side. Let's see, is the gun pointed this way? Yes, it is. So if I come around this corner, I am going to be a baked potato. So I'm going to run around the other side, hopefully, before I actually manage to get the turret fully turned around. Alright. All of its turret defenses are done for. I could destroy it here and now, but I am going to go over here and take out this lone installation because I can. Now we can finish off the big tray. Assuming we I did not mean to do that. Frack! Ferrack! Frack and Dadly Dack. Also, it feels like the big tray is absolutely enormous here. Like it, I feel like the front skirting would only, like this, like a mobile suit would come up to the top of this thing, but we're barely taller than this section of it. I don't know. I could be misremembering things, but I just don't. Sometimes I just don't think that the big tray should be nearly that
Final target. Sir,
gigantic.
We have communication from the enemy commander.
Wait! Don't shoot! We surrender!
We accept the enemy's request to surrender.
Roger. The remaining enemy troops have begun disarming. All teams are ordered to guard the secured area until our main forces arrive.
Oh, that's good. Got all that said and done. Actually, a lot of the reason, I think I'll put it to you very
Our mission was a success.
bluntly.
We
A lot of
managed
the
to take
reason
over the
why I wanted
airbase
to
while
do
keeping
this
the
is
facilities
because
intact for our use. We also proved that a surprise attack could be carried out by a small mobile suit unit. And, even on land, the team could still be quite effective.
A lot of reason I'm interested in the Zeonic Front, playing Zeonic Front right now is definitely because, well, the recent statement that, yeah, okay, I did get an S rank. It is S rank. Duh. The release of a high-grade Universal Century Gundam Mudrock as a premium Bandai exclusive, which unfortunately, as it seems, due to has been addressed by Bluefin Brand's Twitter of all things, that Bluefin Brands will not be carrying the premium Bandai Mudrock model on their site for Western fans to actually purchase. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of Western fans who are into Gundam and know what pre-Bandai is and have the money and knowledge and foreknowledge to put down on that kind of thing. I already spent $100 not bothering with Bluefin brands, but that still freaking pisses me off that Bluefin, despite the fact that they've received they have received a sufficient amount of requests for it to even address the fact that they're not getting it. Again, you've received enough requests to even address the fact that you aren't getting it. Why? It's clearly a demanded enough figure that you're willing to address this factor in the first place. So, why? Why not? Sorry for re-hammering there. That bothers the crap out of me. Now we're doing this. First attack is risky and takes time. Track the enemy on the lower left MSD. Enemy is out of view, go off MSD. View, move the stick. Sight color shows enemy state. Blue sight indicates you are undetected. And when an enemy is in a blue state and you manage to destroy them, that will net you the most points. Away. Let me get behind him. Yeah. This tactical stuff is also something that, again, it took me some time to get used to, and something that I didn't understand for the longest time is that the best way to destroy a mobile suit is to get behind them.
Even a heavily armored mobile suit is vulnerable if attacked from the rear. Rather than approaching the enemy head-on, try finding a way to get them from behind.
Yeah, like he said. And that is valuable training information that you want to keep your head wrapped around, because, again, oftentimes it just makes things a lot easier to be able to kill things when you get behind them, and you also have to be aware of what's behind you so that nothing hits you in the back either. Minovsky particles can block your MSD. The radar is oftentimes the one... Generally, I find the radar to be the least reliable out of all the different sensor types. Like, I'll rely on thermals or sonar most of the time. Radar is just that one type that it... I mean, every different sensor type has their strengths and weaknesses. And like it says, the sonar cannot detect an enemy that's standing still. But at the same time, it just feels more reliable. It always occurs to me that it is the most reliable sensor type. Like, why would you use the radar when everything else is just better? Like, regardless of everything's shortcomings.
Always be aware of your surroundings and move quickly. Be careful not to let the enemy get behind you.
With the aid of carpet bombing by the Gao attack carriers, we've caused extensive damage to New York.
I never quite understood. You know, it's a dub and official subbing. It's still called New York, but it has an A instead of an O. Like, what is the significance of that? Why is that even a thing?
All that's
Is
left
that
to
just
do now
Japan
is
being
to wipe out
Japan,
the
thinking
remaining
an A
military
belongs
strength.
there instead of an O, even though it's an O? It's New York, not New York.
On the other side of the continent, our invasion force was advancing to California base, but has been stalled by the enemy's persistent resistance.
Thanks to your efforts, we have secured most of New York. All that is left to do is to take out the remaining forces. The North American operation has been proceeding according to plan. However, there are some areas of concern. For instance, here. The troops attempting to secure California base are facing heavy resistance from the enemy's defense unit. Reinforcements will be sent as soon as mop-up operations in New York are complete. In the meantime, we'll send your unit. Your mission is to break through this point. It is known to be the heaviest defense line in this area.
Right, hang on, making a few adjustments here to my setup so that I can see some things. Also, let me fix some things so that I can make sure that everything's working. Yeah, that still works. It should work. I don't know why it isn't. But I'm just making sure.
I trust that your unit will succeed. The leader of the invasion force will give you details when you arrive. Over.
Simulator program. You know what? Let's actually check out the simulator program while we're here. Yeah, practice, I know. I think this is one where you're just supposed to follow Char and get behind a group of enemies to just knock
This
them down.
program is a simulator. It will be an essential part of your training for mobile suit combat. The simulator imitates realistic combat scenarios, except of course you remain alive if you're destroyed. You can only access the basic training level at this time, but we've arranged to continually update the program. You may use a simulator at any time. I want you to practice until you feel confident. Never underestimate the value of training, if you want to survive.
Yeah, I don't really... It's been a long time since I've tried to do all of the different mission simulations and the like. As such, I am going to go with Austin. We're just by his own with some machine gun. And if he has smoke grenades, we'll use those. Prototype is not the one I didn't mention. I don't know what how significant it is that it's an MSO5A type over a B type or something else. I don't know. It's hard to really tell the difference between how different suits function outside of just, oh, you have this equipment now or that equipment now, but even then the equipment also depends on whether or not you're playing as one team character or another. And we're not going to bother with routes. We're just going to go. Be a one-man army.
Commence simulation.
Roger.
Yeah, Shar and his Zaku are gonna have their own path going this direction. I'm just gonna basically just cut him off and get ahead of him. It's just like, yeah, I know you're going this way. I'm going this way too. Don't tell me what I can or can't be. I am master of all that I survey. That not being much, since he still walks faster than I do. Yeah, the enemy group is over there. Basically, all I have to get to do is, with any luck, hopefully get behind them undetected and take them out. I'm going to throw a grenade at that team just to keep them occupied. Then I'm going to sneak up behind these guys and... I can't get this guy because he's still in the smoke. These guys are in the smoke. Ah, the particles are causing lag. Oh well, they're all destroyed. Doesn't matter.
End simulation.
You did quite well. The simulation results are more than satisfactory. But please don't become too content. Keep pushing yourself to improve as you train.
Honestly, most simulation missions are something that I would wait until after I were already... Jeez, I'm more than aced that. Like, I think that the... I think that the maximum overall point score that you have to have for achieving an S rank in any mission is like 8,000 points. Yeah, I definitely beat that. Again, I think. I am not wholly sure, but we'll see as time goes on. Anyway, moving on to our next objective, breakthrough. I remember doing this during the Let's Play and being all herp-de-derp-de-derp-de-der. I'm all good at this and stuff, and I don't need help. I'm too good for you. I don't need help. I can be a one-man army. And then I screwed up like several times. I'm sorry. I'm going to skip over that and get to the setup so that we can get this over and done with. And we're going to do it the same way that we did during that. I think. Yeah. We'll just go with this. No. And then we'll just clear the route, and then we'll start from the number 2 route and leave it at that. And I'm pretty sure, I think I can do this. I'm pretty sure this is the way I did it during the Let's Play, but I don't know. We'll see. I also got to remember to be careful.
I will be the operator filling in for Ensign Charlotte. A pleasure to work with you.
Yeah, that's generic Zeon officer lady who's everyone nicknamed Kurgarenko because she was seen during the, like, just prior to the Kurgan taking off in the 8th MS team. Like, her only duty during the course of that whole thing was to say, sorry, it was red. Yeah, all our sensors are fairly clear here, but at the same time, not really detecting anything. Gotta be careful. Nope. Helicopter. Another helicopter up there, but I don't want to get out into the open in case it decides. Yeah, helicopters are the only enemies that can sit still, or at least... Well, they don't sit still because of the very nature of what they are. They're helicopters. They fly. Okay, now I think the only thing I can really do here is attempt to lure... Yeah, you see, they're over there. And my radar isn't jammed. There's no Minovsky particle interference or anything. But screw it. I can't detect it because of stupid reasons. Okay, that helicopter was aware of me for a second there. Come on. Alright, well, I've gained their attention, so I'm going to move back into the forest. Doesn't matter, because I've lured them close enough to actually destroy them with my bazooka. Come on. Reload. Hurry up. Very good, sir. As tempting as it is to walk out and get the attention of those helicopters, hopefully draw them in, I'm not going to. That helicopter is aware of me, but he can't get to me right now. For whatever reason. Pretty sure there was supposed to be more tanks over here, but I guess I missed them. Anyway, it's just my one chance. I'm gonna go this way, because I'll be out of range of the guns over there. Oh, no, wait, there's another tank. Yeah, I want to swap up. Helicopter is aware of my existence. Is it going to come at me or not? Come at me, copter. Move, move, move. Okay. Because, you know, as much as I feel like these things are just petty annoyances, helicopter missiles will actually do a significant amount of damage to a Zaku 1. So I want to be aware of that. Oh, tank. Let's get behind these gun turrets and blow them to smithereens. Before we do, I can't do a manual reload for some reason. Alright, this gun battery is aware of me, but it doesn't matter because it can't turn around. That helicopter is aware of me, but it is not coming this way because it is made of stupid. Move, move, move. Okay, good. Next. Going to go over here. I just realized that we only have one of our diversionary forces guys left. Hey, I'm right here, you Nimrod. Get back here. Stop being a coward and come after me. I know you know I'm here. It doesn't matter, you'll be dead soon. Alright, there's a whole bunch of forces over there. I'm just gonna sneak up behind them. But first, there's some batteries over here to take out. Take care of. There's some tanks here that I can probably sneak up behind and destroy. If my reload would not take forever. There we go. Okay. Still trying to figure out why there's that one set of guys still sitting there. Like, I would have thought that they would have taken off and gotten themselves murdered. Wait. Ah, another helicopter. This one only has machine guns, so it is pointless. It is pointless. It can't stop me. I have all the benefit of not being seen. I don't know how that works. Oh, there's another tank over on the other side here. Hang on. You know what? I'll leave them to their fate. Oh! Why did I even think to move? Yeah, I know. I'm a screw up. Probably because I thought, hitting me from the side isn't hitting me from the back. Well, it might as well be given this team's target coding. Again. Don't move. There we go. There's another helicopter that is aware but isn't doing anything. I don't like that. repeat, I don't like helicopters that are aware but don't do. Move! Ugh. Well, it hit me in the front, so... Period. Hang on, let me get into the... Reload faster! Come on. Over here and take these guys out. Take out the guy with the sensor first. But then when I take him out, the sensor moves over to this other guy. Wonder if I can still take advantage of this. Because I think that vehicle team is still sitting there. If I get behind them. Particles. Target. The vehicle already knows I'm here. Can I lure him out? Yeah, I'm luring him. This may be bad. Ah, God sakes. Yeah, I should have lured that vehicle team out from the front. Good grief, come on. Gotta quit second guessing myself sometimes. Or doing stupid things because I think I can get away with it. Missed! I freaking missed! Here to lure the tanks over, vehicles, whatever. So long as they don't get a lock on me, that's fine. Now, where'd that helicopter go? Is it even here? I don't know. Again, I gotta remember to be cautious here. I know I've been sort of a screw up thus far, so I can't afford to take any more stupid risks. Do things the prescribed way that I've already been doing them. Just don't do them not. Just do them not bad. Know what I'm saying? Oh, don't. Particle effects. Oh, there's more vehicles over here. I forgot about those. Well, it's a good thing I figured that out now. Instead of later when it would have caused me trouble. Freaking helicopters, come on. If you're gonna come over here, come over here. Do it. I can't believe its missile managed to lock onto me from that far away. Come on. Hit! Instead of going the way around that I had gone, let's go this way instead. Oh, for crying out loud. Hey, you saw me. Come here. Come here. I know you saw me. Get over here. Come face your doom. Get over here. No, quit dancing around and come and face your doom. Like that. Okay, I can't afford to keep any enemies behind me at this point. I am too damaged. I need to get their attention. Hey, over here. Over here. No, not over there. Over here. Come here. I'm too paranoid at this point. I've had too many things coming after me. I am aiming right at it. What is going on here? Come on. Hit! 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 Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How many shells do I have to fire before it actually hits? What the heck, it's midnight and there's a stream here. Yeah, don't that beat all? Oh my god, you're reloading. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Are you serious? Are you... What is anything that is going on here right now? Why is this thing? Where are you going? What is going on? I sit there for a good freaking... What the freaking stupid... Get back here! Get back here! What are you doing? You know I'm here. Come over here and try to kill me. I'm out in the open. Come on. I'm right here. Just... Come on. Over here. And now you've decided to forget me altogether. Wow. Seriously? All those shells that I shot at you, and you suddenly decided, there's nothing here. Jesus Christ, the AI in this game. Oh, if he doesn't realize I'm here, I guess I don't have to worry about him. But I mean, good grief. Alright, let's hit these tanks in the back. Like, what? What? Seriously, what was that? If you were a copter pilot, just floating there in the midair, would you, and you saw these great big bazooka shells flying your way, would you just ignore it? Oh my god, are you serious? Your aim is fucking terrible. Like, I mean, yeah, all of my shells were completely missing, but you can't ignore that! You can't just be floating in the air, watching giant bazooka shells fly past your face, nonchalantly thinking, something ain't right here, and then all of a sudden decide, hey, you know what, I must have been imagining things. That is purely... That is brain deadness on a level I can't even quantify. Okay, I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. Also, I'm not going to... That helicopter is bothering me now. That one helicopter, it is freaking bothering me now. I got to get rid of it. Is it still over here? Yes, it is. What is this? Yeah, you're aware of my presence now. Follow me. Okay, you're trying to shoot at me. You're trying. What is this? Come on. Come at me. I don't want to leave this guy behind. He's got me freaking paranoid now. Come on, move. Chase me. I have been causing you freaking trouble this whole time. Come after me. Come on. What is this idiocy? Where is that freaking helicopter? Why isn't it coming here? Ugh! What was that?
Confirmed. Destruction of gun turret group.
We finally breached the enemy defense line. I thank you for your support.
Roger. We confirm advancement of Allied troops past the defense line.
All right. Mission complete. We'll pull back and await further orders. We made a hole in the enemy's perimeter.
I hate
our Allied troops
that
took
freaking
advantage of our
helicopter
success
just
and
being
overran
there.
other weakened areas, thereby collapsing the rest of the enemy defense line.
Just like,
they've advanced to
I
the
know
next
you're here. I
stage of
can't
the
believe that
invasion.
you're actually here.
We will
You
soon
you
join
want to
them
fire
in
at me?
capturing
Huh?
California
Yeah?
base.
Huh? Yeah, well, screw you. You're not worth my time because you can't hit me. You can't hit me. Ugh. But I can sure as heck hit you if I wanted to. I just don't want to. Like, what was that? Fine, we'll do more training missions. One team can have up to 3 mobile suits. Advanced operation point. Yes. Team members follow leader. Well, what were you expecting? Blue team? Red team. Switch team by doing that. Blue team will destroy the enemy mobile suit. Red team will destroy the enemy tanks.
The outcome of a battle is not determined by the capabilities of the mobile suit itself. What matters is your ability to control the mobile suit and your range of tactics.
Alright, next. you would think that some of this stuff would have been a lot. I do enjoy the fact that there's enough tutorials here that you can get a basic gist of the sort of things that you can expect to do in this game, but freaking come on. Why not have all these tutorials available at once rather than wait until you've done a few missions before you give me a little more indication of what's possible? Battle code for team to resume advancement. Launch battle code by holding L2 and pressing X. Someone is speaking to me.
Code Alpha.
Are you saying something? Oh, alright. Fair enough. Launch the battle code at the precise time when the enemy is turned away.
Code Bravo.
I don't think there are many times where I ever take advantage of a situation exactly like that, but there is a demonstration for you right there.
Predict what the enemy is about to do next. That will always give you the upper hand.
All training missions are complete.
The force in charge of capturing California Base successfully broke through the powerful enemy defense line with our unit's valuable assistance. All that's left is to secure California Base. A passage leading into the enemy base was discovered during our last battle. In the next mission, our team will work independently and use this passage to sneak into the enemy's underground facilities.
You all did a fabulous job. It's only a matter of time before we take over California Base. I'd like to inform you of a hidden route found during our last battle. Our analysis indicates that it's a former underground water vein now being used as a passage. We presume that at the end of the passage are caves, where you will find the underground facilities of California Base. Leave the fighting above ground to the main forces. What I want you to do is use the passage and head to the underground facilities. It will lead you straight to a factory. It's important that you do everything you can to avoid destroying the facilities.
You know, they talk about, well, we suspect that it's a bunch of this stuff, and then they say, all right, okay, well, it's a factory down there. It's just like, really?
I understand how difficult this is, but I trust that your unit will succeed, even under such constraints. Good news. We discovered Zaku's aboard the Medea we had captured earlier. I ordered the crew to dispatch them to you, along with pilots. Consider it a parting gift. Good luck.
Alright. New pilot supplies and a simulator program have arrived. Let's actually check the simulator now. I don't know if this is a good mission to actually do right away or whatnot, but we'll have a look at it. Two-team basic team coordination, 6 vital enemy batteries, elude enemy patrols, and can coordinate for attacks on targets. For joint strikes from both sides, you'll clearly see the importance of team coordination. Yeah, I don't remember much about this particular thing. Set him on standby. Roher has received a new shield and more support devices, including a radar and thermal boosters, as well as a nighttime scope. Going to stick with this stuff right here. And then we got newcomer Ensign Roberto, and Hefner, who's been with us for a while, has now decided to join us with our own set of Zakas. But you know me, lone wolf and all that stuff. Okay. How do I get this thing? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have not done these missions in forever, so I don't really know what to expect. This is the same map that we were on before. Only this time we are starting out way over here for some reason. A support unit in the form of, I think it's Captain Garma. We follow him through here, taking out targets and the like. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna do this mission yet. I think it's better that we just get on with the story stuff, because I really don't remember how to do most of that. That first one that I did, I remember exactly what I had to do and how easy it was going to be so long as I got into the right positions, but anything that comes after that, I do not know a dang thing about.
Shock troops.
Shocking, isn't it? Okay, hang on a second. Get him.
We discovered a passage during our last battle. Further analysis indicate that it leads to the underground facilities of California Base. Judging from its condition, we're presuming that the facilities are built within an existing cave. We've confirmed that there is no water at our entry point. We should have no difficulty entering the passage in our mobile suits. Given the fact that this was a water vein, there's a very good chance that the facilities are an underground dock. In any case, who would have guessed there'd be a cave located here? Mother Earth is full of surprises. Our objective is to enter the enemy facilities through the underground passage and capture all important facilities and any of the submarines. We have the technology to build submarines, but unfortunately we lack the manufacturing plants to construct them in the space colonies. Gaining control of their shipyard and any submarines is crucial if we are to successfully advance through our missions and secure our place on Earth. We will coordinate our movement with the units above ground and sneak into the underground facilities. Our mission will be to eliminate all obstacles while securing the location and any underwater craft intact. Under no circumstances should damage be allowed to occur to the facilities or submarines. You may, however, destroy the power plant and command center. According to our information, it should be here. Their defense troops rely on the command center. Destroying it will give us an opportunity to secure the dock. Also, some Zakus and a pilot, Ensign Nicky Roberto, have been dispatched. They will join us for this operation. Over.
I like how, despite being stated to have a lot of unknown factors coming into this mission, that we somehow still have all the information that we do. Like, let's look at the route setup here. Like, we suspect that this is an underground cave. We know that it will lead you to a factory. And here's what the layout of the factory looks like. I mean, I get up to a certain point that it's gonna be difficult to actually plan missions like this the way that we do with the game setup without knowing exactly what we're getting into, but you know, we're talking about all these unknown factors during the mission briefing, like we suspect that it leads to an underground factory here, and then we get all this information basically showing us the exact layout of everything here, like right down to where there are towers, this area right here where there's all the storage stuff. There's likely to be, well, I say likely, there freaking are, right here, like, towers and stuff to infiltrate. It's just... like, what really can I say here? I'm going to create a completely new route here for red team. Blue team, the only thing that I am going to do is I'm going to shift some points around, remove some points. And then actually delete this as well, and then move this all the way down here. Delete this since it seems kind of pointless with this moved over here. And switch out the... Actually, no, let's delete this altogether and just leave that there. Let me go into team setup and... I'm going to check... Actually, let me check Hefner's equipment. If she's got any good equipment, then nope, she only has jamming pods, which I don't think will be that useful. Roher tends to get the best equipment from what I recall. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with this. Him over there, and Roberto. Actually, what does Roberto's equipment look like right now? Tank decoy and MS decoy. I don't think it really matters who I put on the second team, so long as they can cause havoc. I'll put Hefner on the second team. And just sort of leave it at that, I guess. Alright, I haven't done this yet, so I might as well save the data that I've got going. Tend to forget sometimes that I need to save the game so that I didn't lose progress. Anyway, let's just go. Europe.
Commander, our allied troops have commenced their attack.
All right. All teams, begin your advance. I repeat, begin your advance.
Alright, I'll let Charlotte do her thing and switch right over to Rotor.
The inside of the cave has no shelter and lacks sufficient space.
Guys, stay out of my way, please.
Enemy is approaching the dock. What's the status of the anchored submarines? Sir, they've been repaired and crew members remain on board awaiting orders. Roger. We'll abandon this block. Inform all units to keep the enemy at bay, no matter what, until they receive further orders. Alert the submarine crew. They're to prepare for sail. Open gates!
Commander, the enemy is about to open the gates.
Can't we stop them?
It's impossible from here. We can only stop them from the command center.
How much time before the gates open?
I estimate it'll be about 5 minutes from when the gates open to when the submarine launches.
You hear that, everyone? Take over the dock within 5 minutes. Prevent the submarine from leaving.
Okay.
I think it'll be safe to let Hepker's crew do what they need to from here. Hopefully. Meanwhile, I'm just going to keep going on my merry way down this path. What's going on? Guys, stop. You do need to destroy some of these things, you know. I thought it was going to be safe to let Epner do her thing on her own, but it looks like I'm going to have to take over. Because clearly she is just too much of a fool. Wait, no, don't. What are you doing? Stop moving. You're moving again. What did I say? Stop moving. All right. I'm confused. Where am I? Oh, God. Because she decided to move around, I've completely lost track of where I'm going to go. Okay. That's where the installations are, and I don't want to do a frontal assault on that area. That's all I'm going to say about that. We're going to go through this way.
The gates will open in 3 minutes. Securing of munitions storage confirmed.
I don't know if I'm going to get a good score out of what I'm doing here or not. But this is the only way I remember how to do things. There might be a way to do it all lone wolf and whatnot, like I would prefer to do, but...
Securing of material storage confirmed.
All right.
The gates will open in 2 minutes.
We have 2 minutes to get through this, but I'll be able to slow them down once I deal with this.
Destruction of power plant confirmed. Enemy facilities impaired.
Code Bravo.
Alright, now I think I'm okay to come through here. Still tanks here. There's going to be tanks over here, I know.
Power supply back online. All base functions recovered. Please be cautious.
Alright, you guys go in all gung-ho.
Enemy located.
Dumb cops, go and do it. I don't think I'm gonna get a good score from this, but I can at least pretend I tried.
The gates will open in 1 minute.
What are you doing? Hurry!
I am hurrying. I'm here. I'm just trying to get behind. I meant to target that one thing before I hit headquarters, but whatever.
That's fast. Our forces have seized this block. I advise you to surrender.
I understand.
We've taken over the dock. Commander, we have word from the ground troops. The surface has been secured, as well as the underground core section.
Mission complete. Post guards until further notice. Over.
I could have done that better. I don't know how I could have done that better, but I know I could have.
Our surprise attack through the passage has been successful. We've captured the Federation Forces submarine, and we've also managed to secure the dock with very little damage. The submarines and top-secret documents are under analysis. We'll be able to build our own underwater craft before too long. We've also collected sufficient data on our unit's performance within an enemy base, especially in a very confined space. Our own main forces have finally realized the tactical significance of our unit.
Yeah. I could have S-ranked that. I could have. You know what? I'm going to. Yeah, the goal of this playthrough, I've already decided, is just going to be... Okay, I came back to the...
The force in charge of capturing California base successfully broke through.
Okay, we're at the right place. Alright, we'll just get right back into it. Try again. Only this time, not let Hepner do things by herself like a doof. And in fact, we're going to switch the teams around. Broker can be number 1. Him have a group of 3. Let Hepner be by herself. And actually, we're just gonna completely erase the roots altogether. And no, Hepner will get one thing. She's going to just make sure that she has a head start on things. Yeah, let me get straightened out. Sorry, I haven't had some stuff to take care of, and now I must rest for tomorrow. See ya. No, that's fine. I wasn't really expecting you personally to stay here. This is Gundam. You don't know much about Gundam. And it is the middle of the night, after all. Alright. We'll leave Hepner to follow this path just so that she gets a head start on things. Meanwhile, I'm going to go to the last screen so that we can get the mission started and just get going.
Commander, our allied troops have...
Yada 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 blah blah blah. Alright, and switch over to radar.
The inside of the cave has no shelter and lacks sufficient space. Be extra cautious.
Enemy is approaching the...
Yeah, I get it. We're moving. Try to take out installations while they're in blue state or yellow state, whatever state. Hepner can stay over there where she is, hopefully. Leave all teams not to move, and I will take this slowly but surely, hopefully, be able to take out anything and everything before it becomes a problem. Installation is looking straight at me. Hello, Grasshopper. Now, don't move. I'm gonna go take care of this now.
The gates will open in 3 minutes.
Yes, I get it. We are in trouble. Trouble is in us. We have trouble. We are making trouble. Trouble is a thing. Can I approach this installation without being seen? No, apparently I cannot. Because this installation over here already saw me.
Securing of munitions storage confirmed.
But yeah, for the people who have decided to drop in on the stream, those maybe one or two of you, welcome. I'm doing a stream of Mobile Suit Gundam Zeonic Prep for the PlayStation 2 because honestly, it's something that's been on my mind for a while now with certain announcements regarding Gundam Battle Operation 2 and the recent announcement of a premium Bandai exclusive model of the Gundam Mudrock, which I am sad to report that Bluefin distributors have already stated that they are not going to be carrying on their website, despite what I thought would be sufficient amount
Destruction of power plant confirmed.
personal call for such a thing. It's just like they're getting enough people actually asking about whether or not they're going to carry the Gundam Mudrock to actually address the fact that they are not. So that inevitably begs the question, if you're willing to say, yeah, we've gotten a lot of requests, but we're not going to carry this, the fact that you've gotten enough requests to address the fact that you're not going to carry it,
back online. All base functions recovered. Please be cautious.
it's kind of suspect. She's like, nah, we're not going to carry this. Even though everyone's asking for it, and that we've had sufficient amount of demand from fans who want this to say that we're not going to be carrying it. It's just like, what's wrong with you? People want this, and you're saying no?
The gates will open in 1 minute.
Like, freaking, why? Let's give this guy a cut. Okay, for some reason, cutting a building doesn't do as much damage as shooting it. You would think putting an axe through the side of your building would cause a little bit more damage than filling it full of some holes with a gun.
Taken over the dock.
Alright. Now, I think I got a higher score than I did last time, considering that I hit a few more targets while they were in their blue state. So we can only hope. Let's just see the results. There we go. I am true ace pilot.
We have captured California Base, the largest in North America and the most vital strategic point. While remaining areas are secured, we will advance to Jaburo, the Federation's South American base. Its exact location, however, is still unknown.
This is the
Our
second
forces landed
stream
all
that I
around
have
the Earth
seen.
and took over numerous territories at lightning speed.
Thank you for joining. I don't know what else
However,
to say about
we had
that.
expanded the battle line
And,
so quickly, we were unable to send enough supplies to all
Might
those
come
front
tomorrow
lines
if there
and
is
failed to
one.
advance our forces any further.
Yeah, we're gonna have the usual Sonic Adventure stream tomorrow evening. Hopefully by then I'll have raised my chow up to be able to actually get through that in relative ease. But no promises. But if chow stuff doesn't go well tomorrow, I still have a lot of mission cards to go tracking down.
The Federation forces were unable to put up any kind of organized resistance, as we had inflicted considerable damage. Still, we had to guard against any guerrilla warfare on our undermanned battle lines. With neither side able to deal a decisive blow to defeat the other, the war remained at a stalemate.
For months on end.
Meanwhile, the Federation forces were developing mobile suits of their own that would rival ours.
It's hard to call it a stalemate if the Federation is actually making progress and you guys aren't.
Of the V project.
Like, even if it's not
He
progress
challenged a
on
new
the
type
battle
of
line,
mobile
it's
suit and battle
progress
ship,
behind
the
closed
White
door.
One and the Trojan Horse.
Behind closed doors. What am I saying?
The Trojan Horse evaded Commander Shar's pursuit and descended into the North American territory. However, the enemy was unaware that Commander Shar had strategically forced them into an area currently under the control of Captain Garma Zabi. The enemy survived repeated attacks led by Captain Garma and attempted to escape.
I'm sure you've been informed about the V project, discovered by Commander Shar. And you're aware
Anyone
that the
who's seen
top-secret
the original
Trojan
Mobile
Horse
Suit
has
Gundam
not only
knows what's
managed to
going
endure
on here.
Commander Shar's relentless attacks, but has also eluded our own efforts to capture it. According to reports, they're presently hiding at the S3 point. We must commence an immediate sweep of this area to prevent them from advancing any further and escaping our territory. I will therefore head a mobile squadron and crush the Trojan Horse. Rear Admiral Cassilia might not have sent me your unit for such operations as this, but I absolutely must sink the Trojan horse under my own command. I expect your full cooperation in this matter.
Alright. Supplies and new mobile suits. My headset is slipped off. Alright, well, we managed to get an S rank on that previous mission, so I might as well save now. This mission, it kind of bothers me on how to even get an S rank on it, because it's a bit time sensitive, and not in a way that is necessarily easy to keep track of.
Fenrir.
Because this mission...
Our latest mission is to search for and locate the Trojan horse, as well as the mobile suits aboard the ship.
Yeah,
The
someone's
information we've
saying
received
hi
indicates
on
they're
another
hiding
channel.
at the S3 point.
Hi. If you're currently watching the stream, I would recommend that if you're going to chat on the Discord, please chat in the rowboat. Because the rowboat channel is where any of the chat stuff will show up during the course of the stream. If you're not watching and you've just dropped a random hi on Discord for some reason, okay. But yeah, if you're watching the stream right now and you want to if you want your Discord message displayed in the stream itself, please visit the rowboat. Yeah, Discord. I believe I still have a Discord link in the YouTube chat. Yes, I do. It is a temporary link, so, well, I mean temporary as in it will only leave a temporary login. I don't want anyone who's not to. Okay, for some reason that is not working again. What the heck? I hate this. Cause yeah, it should just... Okay, there we go. Why are the layers... Okay, we've got another problem here. That's not what I meant. Okay. Technical hiccups, they happen.
In support of Captain Garma's operation, we will commence our search of the assigned area. I must emphasize that our mission is
regarding the
restricted
Discord
to
thing,
tracking
this is
down the
something that I have
Trojan
only been
horse
doing
or enemy mobile
for a
suits
very short
and informing
period
the
during my
commander of
streams,
their
so
location. Lead
if
the
something goes
strike to
wrong,
Captain Garma's squadron.
well, sorry, I haven't gotten used to working around that particular element yet. But yeah, this is a nighttime mission in the middle of Seattle, I believe it was that they said. They said it was the S3 point, but that's just them not specifying exactly where it is, but it is somewhere in that general area. But yeah. Like I said, this mission is very time sensitive, and there's a lot of enemies just hiding all over the map. So I think it's kind of imperative to attempt to have everyone work in good synchronization as only as possible. The thing is, I just don't remember where a lot of the enemies are located. Like I say, it's also time sensitive because during the course of this mission, other things are going on in the background. Like, we're trying to track down the white base as it's hiding somewhere in the general region. It's not actually hiding anywhere on this particular map, but our duty will be to track down any enemy units that are hiding around here and getting rid of them, just in case. But as is, there's not much I can think to do with blue team. Blue team's path. Okay, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna move this point over here because it's, yeah. And this point over here, we can just get rid of. It seems superfluous. To be honest, this point is superfluous as well, so I might as well delete that. And it's red team that I'm more concerned about here. Because red team will go over here and then they'll just stop, but we need more points. And get out of the way, I need to have a close look at this. I don't know if going this way will really help out that much, but I mean, this could inevitably be a mistake, for all I know. Oh, what am I doing? Wait, what am I doing? No, seriously, what am I doing? Come on. Need to up the advanced priority on everything. Keep a high attack priority. Right. Keep adding points. There should be enemies in this area. Again, if I'm doing something decisively wrong and you're aware of it, I'm sorry. It's been a long dang time since I have played this game, so it's been a long dang time since I played this in a way where I had a clear understanding of how to do every single mission and get the best rank out of it. At this point, I am just doing what I'm doing so that because I have a vague memory of where everything is. Green team, I think. No, don't do that. Actually, no. Keep up a high avoiding advantage here, and then we'll add more movement. Honestly, I have no idea if you do something wrong, but at least it is entertaining, I guess. Well, fair enough. I'm just saying that if there is anyone here watching this at any time who's watching this and looking at it just like, oh, you're making all sorts of stupid mistakes here. You're gonna advance straight into an enemy ambush and all your units are gonna die. Well, I wouldn't know that because as much as I like this game, it's been a while. Alright. That's ultimately as best as I think I can set up my routes for right now, because like I say, I really do not have a single clue. Anyway, let's set the teams up. Roher, you can be on your own again. You don't have anything new to work with, so we'll leave it. No, wait. Gonna trade the thermal booster for a night scope. Okay, no, press the wrong button. That for a night scope. Okay. Anyone who's got nighttime equipment is going to be real helpful. In fact, let me see. Do you have nighttime equipment equipped? Bull, apparently not. But I am going to keep you on anyway with thermal sensors. Keep you on thermal. Ooh, he's got access to shotguns now. I don't know if that's going to be as good of an idea in this situation, but whatever. Alright, night scope. Don't think the smoke grenades will be that handy. We'll reinforce the armor just to be on the safe side, and okay, that'll do for right now. Yeah, we'll stick with the shotgun. Okay, this will be our team setup. And because I don't know how this is going to go, I really don't. We're just going to save it here, and if I don't get an S rank, we have the save to fall back on to try again.
All units, move out.
Roger.
Don't forget, you'll have limited visibility. Make use of your thermal sensors.
Our mission is to find the Trojan horse and report its position. Don't forget that.
Oh, right. I forgot to set everyone's thing to thermal. Well, at least not Roher's.
horse.
Confirmed. Commander, what are your instructions?
They're probably patrol troops. They'll get in the way of our mission. You have permission to attack. Wipe them out, quickly.
Okay.
Right. Hopefully they'll be alright. I think I set green team to move a little bit too quickly. See enemies over here already. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm doing that. I should be going over this way, I think. Since I managed to get around those vehicle units. Oh no, wait, I do want to go this way. Oh, these tanks saw me. I didn't want them to see me. Stop seeing me. I don't like you seeing me. Guys?
I was waiting for you, Sean.
Yeah, this is the time-sensitive stuff that's going on.
The Trojan horse should be right up ahead. Go after it. Hurry. Yes, sure.
Captain Garma's squadron has located an enemy mobile suit. Looks like the Trojan horse is not in the vicinity. What are your instructions?
We will continue searching the area until further orders. You never know. There may still be enemy patrol troops. Roger.
Alright, well... I don't even know at this point. Steal these helicopters. Everyone's just not moving for some reason. I would have thought that these have gotten something here. Okay. Ambush. I walked straight into this. Ah! Frick! Okay, yep. No, 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 no. You know what? Sod it. I fouled up. I'm just gonna ignore blue team's path. Like, I'm still gonna go the prescribed way, but I'm not gonna follow it to a T. As annoying as that is for me sometimes. Come on. Somebody say they find something. Hey, where are you going? Stop! Stop!
I found the enemy, but it's not the Trojan horse.
Confirmed. Commander, what are your instructions?
Yeah, I get it. Hey, get back here. Alright, yeah. Tanks have seen me already. Helicopters. Yeah, I'm ignoring the path, just going through generally the prescribed area. Because I know there are enemies here, I just need to be able to get in the best place in relation to them instead of vice versa. I already see enemies over here. I don't care. I know he's going to die. Everyone dies. Everyone always dies. There's another team of vehicles over here. I knew there were more tanks. And I get the
Captain
feeling that
Garma's
the
squadron has opened fire on
time-sensitive
the enemy.
issue has
Wait a minute. There's some disruption in the
outdone me.
communication lines.
What's going on?
There's enemy fire from behind, Captain.
From behind?
It's the Trojan horse. Coming up behind us, sir.
Ascend! Ascend now!
I can't!
Change course 180 degrees. I'll ram the gal right into them if I have to. Sure, you're not
You know,
saying that.
much as it's nice to have these tie-ins to events from the series, it is kind of irritating to
Sure, you double-cross me, sure!
This can't
have
be.
things play out
There's
like
no
this
response from Captain
without
Garma.
any sort of visual
All
indication.
units, we're moving out from
Just
this
like,
area to confirm the
you
situation
hear the audio
regarding Captain Garma.
indicating, it's like, oh, if you know what's going on, you know what's going on. But it would be nice to actually have some visual indication on screen, like, let's cut the scene, let's insert a cut scene at this point or something like that. Oh, I got an S rank anyway. Oh, alright, well, can't argue with that. I mean, it annoys me, but...
The Principality of Zeon!
Yeah, or we see something like that, which is kind of just, duh. It's the most boring way to represent Garma's death as possible. A gal flies towards the screen. Fade to white.
Upon reaching the vicinity where we lost communication with Captain Garma, we were faced with a devastating nightmare. We found the remains of the Gao attack carrier and other aircraft, along with those of casualties. Everything was burning. The scent of defeat choked the air. Captain Garma went down in glory in his battle against the Trojan horse. This was a terrible loss to all officers and soldiers who fought under his command in the North American operation. Today, the Trojan horse broke through our line of siege and escaped our territory.
I've been assigned to take over Vice Admiral Garma's duties to lead our troops in the North American territory. I know everyone feels that Lord Garma's untimely demise is a horrible setback. To bring honor to his great name, we cannot grieve forever, but must instead carry on our glorious leader's crusade against the Federation. Now, I want your unit to head to Odessa and provide backup for the troops in that area. You should keep in mind that the request comes from the leader himself of the Odessa region, Captain Mukuve. According to intelligence received by the captain, the enemy is gathering to attempt a large-scale offensive in Odessa. Significant transfer of troops have been observed in Asian territory, confirming this fact. Our forces are deploying troops to the Gobi Desert to counter the enemy's moves. And guess what? You're the lucky ones. We've chosen to send out your unit from our North American division.
Oh, great.
Unfortunately, the front line is spread out too thin, and we don't have the luxury of transporting you by GAU attack carrier. As a result of capturing this base, we were able to build Yukon-type submarines, and they'll be a suitable means of transport to your final destination. Prepare to move out immediately. Also, as of today, a new pilot is being transferred to your unit. Over.
Alright, we have new pilots, more supplies, and another simulator program added. Let me just quickly save the game so that that S rank that I achieved does not get wasted. But we are going to take a bit of a break here because I need to get out of the bathroom. I need to... You know, this drink is getting low, and it's kind of getting warm as it is. So I'm going to refresh that, and then we will be back in just a bit. So please stand by. Actually, put that down and put the standby thing on. I didn't get to take my prescribed bathroom break, unfortunately, but I am back. A little concerned about a few things. Alright. Are we going? Are we going? There we go. Okay. So hopefully now we can just continue on from here. Desert Fenrir.
Desert Fenrir.
Basically just... let's take the name Fenrir and apply it to all sorts of things. Just like Midnight Fenrir, Desert Fenrir, Fenrir Fangs. Double
Our
Fenrir.
original plan was to
know.
arrive at our destination tomorrow, but circumstances have changed. Our allies are already fighting the Federation forces in the Gobi Desert. The enemy has surrounded our forces' number 3 supply base, and it appears we're the only ones close enough to deal with it. Our allies are in danger and need support. We cannot turn our backs on them. We will disembark and head to the supply base by way of land. Our objective is to provide backup for the defense troops and protect the base from the enemy until reinforcements arrive. First, maneuver to the rear of the enemy's offensive line and break through the least protected area so that we may link up with our allies. According to intelligence, the enemy has taken over a section of the power plant. We intend to secure the power plant and restore the base's functions. Focus on eliminating the enemy inside, then leave the rest to the power plant crew. Once the station is restored, the base's functions should come back online. Once we break past the siege and restore the base's functions, destroy the enemy's command vehicle. This will break down their chain of command and hinder their supply lines.
This is the first and only time we will ever see anything referred to as a command vehicle, and its design is unlike anything I've ever seen anywhere in the history of anything anything else. It's like a mini big tray without actually being a big tray of any kind whatsoever. I don't know what that is, and I don't think anyone does. It's just some random thing that they came up with for this game, and they've never done it before or since. And furthermore, when they adapted this for the PlayStation 3 Gundam Side Stories game, they just replaced this outright with a big tray for this mission.
The enemy's in the desert and needs their supplies. So, if we stall them out there long enough as we protect the base, they'll lose morale and have no choice but to retreat. There have been no reports so far of enemy mobile suits in the area, but there's concern over some new Federation models that have been spotted on the outskirts.
Oh yeah, this stuff.
This particular mobile suit carries cannons on both shoulders. I've heard that the enemy has weakened a few areas in our defense line with the long-range support of this mobile suit. There's every reason to believe that the mobile suit in question may appear in this battle, so we'll have to move on this quickly before our rival gets the upper hand.
Alright, this is the first mission to have us actually going up against actual Federation mobile suits. Also, the lone wolf strategy is not going to cut it here. What we are going to have to do, there's really not any two ways about it, is that we're going to have to set things up. Red team is going to go over here. Actually, no. Red team is going to... red team's objective is to come over here and attack the command vehicle. They're not going to do that. We're going to delete these points. And red team is going to... and we're going to move this point back behind the walls so as to remain here. And defend this point. Green team can remain the same. Blue team will have its entire route completely eradicated, because that is going to be our lone wolf right there. Now with teams set up, we have Ensign Roberto now has access to some new weapons, a bazooka, which he's not going to need right now. And combat gear. Oh, he's got a lot. But for right now, I think we'll just leave him with some smoke grenades. And no. Some dock support. And I don't know, a sonar cloak. Like, he's not going to be using any of them, but we're just going to give it to him for the sake of it. And we're going to give him sonar. And he is going to take up red position. That's a bit of a hefty thing to ask of him, but we're going to also have our new guy, Petty Officer Lee Swaggart, on the team. Actually, I might trade... Yeah, we might actually trade him out instead for Austin, since he'll have heavier firepower and with bazookas. Go for sonar. He's not gonna need the night scope, so let's give him extra bullets instead for his gun. Right. And hopefully this will work. If it doesn't, I will save the game so that we can load it up and try again if anything goes wrong. But there's a very simple prescribed way to get this done with minimal fuss. I just gotta be really careful. Because if I do the lone wolf trick that I usually do, if I get caught at certain points, I'll have ruined the entire thing. But hopefully that won't be a problem.
All units, proceed. Link up with the defense troops. Approach the enemy from behind and create mass chaos. Then break through their offensive line before they can reorganize.
Why panic over a few mobile suits? Order the leaders of the Southern District to re-establish their chain of command and then concentrate their attack on the mobile suit team approaching from the rear.
If the enemy regroups too soon, we'll be in trouble again. Move as quickly as you can.
I am well aware of this, Ensign. That's why I'm trying to do this. Alright, I think this area is secure for right now. Now, this is where I must take my leave. Proceed on my lone suit, hopefully without being seen. Because if I get seen from here on out before I reach the point that I need to get to, I'm screwed. I need to go over there, but there are tanks sitting there waiting.
All right, proceed with the second phase.
What are our guys doing?
Yeah, there's a tank there. But if I approach them from head-on and they detect me, I'm done for. I have to be all the way up against this wall. I need to take them out before they even so much as get an inkling of the fact that I'm here. Then we need to go back here. This is a place that I can't actually reach on the standard mapping, but I can get here regardless to get behind these units before they can detect me.
The enemy defense team at the power plant has been wiped out. The base workers will begin recovery operations.
Alright. And now we need to go this way. Again, try to avoid getting detected by anything. I also forgot to get a drink while I was gone.
What? We outnumber them to such a colossal degree. We'll stamp them out in no time. All units, attack.
Alright, we go this way. this cliffside, but be careful, because I think if I go too far...
The power plant is fully recovered. Functions of the base facilities will be restored soon.
Alright. Gotta keep moving this way, but...
Enemy reinforcements are here. They've got mobile suits.
Oh dear.
Mobile suit in question?
I've looked at the data from intelligence. There's no mistake.
That's a problem. All teams, hurry and destroy the command vehicle. This is the unit that hit our main troops hard. We may not have a chance against them with our battle strength. We've got no choice but to break the enemy's chain of command and hope they give up fighting.
Lieutenant Agar here. Gun cannon team commencing attack. Leave it to us. Now that we're here, those Zeon stooges are in serious trouble.
Alright, Agar is voiced by that guy. I've forgotten his name. Gotta wait. Come on. Grenade away. There we go, okay. Now. Gotta quickly get over here, get behind this tank team, so as they don't see me. Lag because of particle effects. Okay, I should be safe. Now, the next step is to try and get behind the command vehicle. Or something happens. There it is. Deploying. There we go. Okay. I just gotta get close quickly.
Listen, get the mobile suits. Aim at the enemy mobile suits. Don't even look at the others.
Watch out for the enemy mobile suit's cannons. Don't take a direct hit. I think it's a long-range support mobile suit. But they're much better with it if you get in close. No matter what, just keep them. Don't give them time to aim at you.
Off transmission, the Zoo rubber unit.
Fudge. 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 I thought I could get to it before any of those vehicles noticed me. Damn it!
If the enemy regroups too soon, we'll be in trouble again. Move as quickly as you can.
Yeah, it was a sound strategy. I just made a tremendous misstep at some point, and I can't tell where. Anyway, I gotta start moving this way. Random palm trees. Okay. Undetected. Move this way so as to remain undetected.
The enemy defense team at the power plant has been wiped out. The base workers will begin recovery operations.
Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Yeah, I know. That's a problem. It's always a problem. It's never not a problem. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Hold on. And go. Alright. That out of the way. I have nothing at my back. Command vehicle is over yonder way. I have to approach it carefully. Shit.
Listen, get the
They already see me.
aim at the enemy mobile suits. Don't even look at the others.
We can't target
Watch out
me
for the
from
enemy
here.
mobile suit's cannons. Don't take a direct hit. I think it's a long-range support mobile suit. You'll fare much better with it if you get in close. No matter what, just keep moving. Don't give them time to aim it.
Oh, fuck, not again! Trying to keep track of all the enemy movements. I moved in too quickly without considering.
If the enemy regroups too soon, we'll be in trouble again. Move as quickly as you can.
Again, everything goes right up until a certain point, but I gotta be very, very careful not to be seen
We've joined the...
at any point whatsoever. Like everything could ruin anything. Because once the enemy has a bead on where I am, they will send troops straight after me. I'll become their #1 priority, their #1 target, their #1 best friend for putting bullets in.
The enemy defense team at the power plant has been wiped out. The base workers will begin recovery operations.
I think my best bet is to do what I did before, only get so close to the command vehicle that there's absolutely no chance whatsoever of me not hitting it before something else tries to hit me. That's like the only prescribed idea I can come up with at this point, because I just don't know. I just gotta be faster than the enemy. That's the only thing I can think to do. Or if I have... I could try and lure the enemy into a trap or something? That's another idea. Like if I can get the enemy in a place where they can't get at me. Okay, I am directly behind them. If I can get close to them without them seeing me. Okay, I'm close enough that I can actually toss a grenade. Shit. This vehicle is going to be a problem. And now I can't see it.
Watch out for the enemy mobile suit's cannons. Don't take a direct hit. I think it's a long-range support mobile suit. They're much...
Oh, that was too close. Something was going to hit me in the back at any second. I knew it.
Enemy command vehicle destroyed.
Okay, everyone's going to start retreating now. This is our only
Pay
chance.
attention. Do not let this opportunity pass us by. Go after them, but don't stray too far.
Don't hit me in the back. Tanks are moving. there other forces over here that are moving? They're trying to escape. Can't let them. Yeah, guess we're not gonna catch up with those gun tanks, but whatever. Hopefully I've done enough
Enemy
damage.
retreat confirmed. We defeated them.
All right, that concludes the operation. Stand guard until reinforcements arrive. The enemy attempting to lay siege to our base has retreated upon losing their chain of command. We have proven the tactical significance of our unit. However, we only stopped a fraction of the enemy's massive forces. The severe battle between Zeon and the Federation forces had escalated further into the Gobi Desert, and our units were separated. Having lost contact with the main forces and cut off from supplies, the lost troops wandered the sand dunes helplessly. The desert has swallowed up our footprints, and with them, the ominous reminder of our war.
Yeah, well, we won. That's all that matters. Oh, and we got an S rank. Good. Okay. How long are we into streaming?
Following the completion
3
of our
hours
operation
already.
in the Gobi, we hurried to gather at Odessa.
Alright, I think we can do just one more mission. But then I'm gonna call it for the night. Because it is getting a bit late and I'm a little annoyed at
Our
a few
mission
things.
is to gather data on the Trojan Horse and its mobile suits currently proceeding within Zeon-controlled airspace. We're authorized to attack should it become necessary, but this should be considered a last resort. Our primary objective is surveillance and intelligence gathering. This is the same enemy unit that survived an all-out assault of our mobile squadron. No one has ever witnessed such battle strength. Avoid confrontations at all cost.
Right, yeah. We're gonna have to track down White Base and hopefully not get slaughtered by Amuro and crew. Alright, Roher now has access to an A-type goof. Like a pre-production goof unit. We're gonna give him the new assault rifle. And as far as support goes, again, we want to make sure that he is good and cloaked, I think. I don't know if it'll be best to have radar, thermal, or sonar cloaks. But it's also good to have radar. And a boost to all things. Yeah, I don't know. And we'll leave it at that. And we'll put him on one team. And what else? Hefner has something new as far as supports go. Pods and smoke grenades. I need somebody else who actually has cloaking device, and I think, yeah. Yeah, no, wait, no, that's not my... Ugh. It's been a while since I've done this. Right, night scope's not going to help. But we want, I believe, a thermal cloak, mostly just keep from being seen. Maybe a mobile suit decoy and some that. I don't know. We'll leave it at that for right now. And he will be our secondary unit. As far as weapons go, it doesn't really matter because we're not, hopefully, not going to need the weapons. Yeah, and as for our route setup, we will simply remove. Actually, no, wait. Let me fix something here. Switch it so that he's on blue and he's on red. I don't know. And then we'll save the game. Okay. And I believe I brought this up while I was doing, like, the Let's Play. Our objective is to find the... You know, just to find where the white base is. And despite the thought that maybe it could just be anywhere on this map, it is very clearly over here. Because you see this great big open area right here that has like nothing in it, like not even trees or whatnot. It's kind of a clue in and of itself. But if I were to add a point and I moved it all the way over here, notice that there's something very awkward. It says that I can't set a point here. Like, no, what would that mean? Why can't I set a point here? There's nothing about setting a point here that has any obvious indication that there's no way that I could set it here. Unless this is a place that I can't actually physically go because there's a warship sitting there. So there you go. It's your way of figuring out that, oh, I guess it is quite likely that you can't actually get that's where it is. But
All units.
we're not gonna go straight for it yet. First off, and I don't know if I have the right supports for this. We're gonna go off on our own in this direction. Some random decoys just sitting around the area that we want to take care of. Don't know why they're here. But they are an irritation that we can get rid of. Because they get us some extra points. Yeah, it says warship, but yeah, that ain't no warship. And we want to go about yay far. Take out some things here.
What? An enemy?
Ah, crap! I didn't mean to move in that. I did not mean to move in that close that soon.
I found the gun cannon.
You say you found the gun cannon. Where is it? To lure it back.
Gathering data now. Data has been received.
Yeah, this is a data gathering mission. Alright, now. Don't move. Don't do anything. Meanwhile, I'll take this guy out. Is distracted and work our way around the other direction. That wasn't Gundam, that was another decoy. Oh, funnel cakes and fudge sticks. I thought about something. No, wait, I did bring smoke grenades. Either way, that might be a problem now that I think about it.
I found the gun tank!
Roger. Please begin gathering data.
You've gotta be kidding! Where in the world is Amuro?
They've just finished with emergency repairs to Gundam. The course is clear. Amuro, is Gundam ready to launch?
Catapult connected. Amuro launching!
To be fair, Kai, you're kind of not really doing much of anything right now.
I found the white one, the Gundam.
Roger. Please begin gathering data.
Alright, this is... I'm in a bit of a trouble spot. Because the gun tank is up there. I know it's up there. Gah! Nope. Start over. Yeah, I get it. Oops. Alright, go this way and not screw up this time. I think the sonar cloak is a waste of time now that I've looked at it. Oh boy. Not getting that bathroom break that I needed is starting to catch up with me. Alright, don't bother going over there, just go this way. Sonar cloak's not going to help because immeasurably it doesn't really matter.
I found the...
Oh, if it would just keep moving, please. There we go. Alright. Set to not move, and there is no choice. I have to move because I really do need to go to the bathroom. I don't have time to set up a standby screen, so sorry about this. Okay, sorry about that. Back to the mission. Yeah, turning on a sonar cloak isn't gonna help. I don't think this is gonna help much, but we can at least try it. Yes, I know you found the gun tank. I just need to be able to... detect the gun tank.
I found the...
Don't move. Oh, please don't get too close.
Gathering data now. Data has been received.
Okay, actually... Oh, I don't think this is going to help even the slightest. But... yeah, on the contrary, I think that's caused the Gundam to start going in the wrong direction altogether. Or just walking back and forth with no aim whatsoever, like at all. But I need to be able to detect the gun cannon. No! I almost screwed the ever-living fuck up there. I need to be able to get close to the darn gun tank. So that I can actually get my cursor on him. Ah, this is bad. This is all the badness. Try getting over here instead. Oh no, wait. Wait. Okay.
Gathering data now. Data has been received.
Okay. Now. What am I doing? I have to get over here quickly. Before anyone or anything sees me.
I found the Trojan horse!
That might have been a bad idea, I'm not sure. But we're close enough to get the data.
Gathering data now. Data has been received.
Okay, good. Whew.
Commander, Lieutenant Uragan is on the line for you.
Lieutenant Uragan here. We've received sufficient data on the Trojan horse. End your pursuit. Return at once.
Mission complete. All units, return at once.
How? These guys have practically got us completely surrounded and, you know, squeezing into the scenario that we've gotten ourselves in the first place is quite a problem in and of itself.
We were able to locate the Trojan horse. Our team collected sufficient data on both the battleship
How are we gonna get back out without getting destroyed by them?
Involved. I'm certain that our efforts weren't in vain, and that the data will prove valuable in future operations.
I seriously doubt it. These guys are stronger than you can even begin to think. like even more than some of their mobile suit capabilities. As well, the future of this war is already, as it's been laid out, is already well aware, unfortunately.
By the time we'd reached the combat zone of the Gobi Desert, our allied forces were already losing. With the supply base presently secured, our scattered troops could now link up, which would allow us to regroup. However, this was just one small victory in the overall picture. Up until this point, we'd been successfully defending the base, but I wasn't sure how long we could go on like this. Once the enemy troops reorganized, they were sure to attack again, and soon. November 7th, Odessa. At the request of Captain Makuve, we left the Gobi Desert supply base to assist in the Odessa operations. We were assigned to the front line, where the enemy's main forces were reported to be steadily advancing. Our objective was to keep the enemy at bay until the Black Tri-Stars returned from their assault on the Trojan Horse, which had been approaching from the rear.
Thank you for coming. Uragan will provide you with all the details.
Excellent work in the Gobi Desert. Now your unit will be stationed within a segment of our defense line where the enemy's main forces are being deployed. According to intelligence, the enemy will commence an all-out attack at dawn. To counter this, we must hold off the enemy until the Black Tri-Stars return. On a somber note, Lieutenant Mash lost his life in battle. Once the Black Tri-Stars return,
this
we will
follows
switch to
the
offensive maneuvers.
original anime continuity rather than the movies, because in the movie continuity, all three Black Tri-Stars were defeated at once, and the white base crew never even made it to Odessa.
Mistake, though. Captain Makuve firmly believes that in this battle, the first one to move will undoubtedly lose.
But I think for now we're just going to leave it at that. Let's just save the game and that'll be all. And maybe, I don't know, we'll probably return to this at some other point for another stream. I don't know, later on, or if I decide to just randomly pick it up next week or something, I don't know. But tomorrow we're going to be streaming again at the usual time, at 8 o'clock Central Daylight Savings Time, or whatever. Tomorrow at the usual time from 8 to 10. Well, I say tomorrow, later tonight. Or later today. Whatever. The point is, we're done for now. Thank you absolutely everyone for watching, for joining for this impromptu, weird excuse of a stream. I have a Twitter link in the description somewhere down below, wherever you're viewing this from. It's down there somewhere. Look for it. And follow me there if you haven't already. The Discord link only provides temporary access, so yeah. It's hard for me to do this now that I can't talk about the coffee thing. It feels a bit awkward and disingenuous to not say something about that, but whatever. The Twitter link is still there at the very least. RCFS and out.